All right, welcome back, everyone, to another high production, high quality discussion about cycling and everything in between with your favorite people, the Mixed Surfaces podcast. Appreciate you guys joining us every week. I think we got some fun stuff to talk about today. Talk about the new TRP wireless group, which I know nothing about other than the brakes. Talk about the end of the Nedbank Gravel Burn, some mega MidSouth, which that's really what I want to get into. One of our hosts went and got tackled by the mega MidSouth, which we'll hear about a little bit. And then Lore Luxury, talking about weird shoes and gear and things like that, and maybe get into a few other things. But as always, want to thank our sponsors, Reelin Nutrition. Finally got a hold of some of that stuff, and it's pretty good. I like it. Easy on the stomach, tastes pretty good.
Well, you did get the unflavored.
I'm a pretty unflavored guy, but they've got vanilla, chocolate, vegan, which we've decided is just cut up grass in a bag. So if you're into that,
that's right. I love into the cut up grass in a bag.
Also want to thank Olive olive oil. You guys, if you haven't tried it, it's really worth it. It's good stuff. Tastes good. Cooks up really well. Olive oil is something not to skimp on, especially if you're cooking a lot like I am around the house. So check them out. We'll drop the codes for 10% discount on Olive and 15% off for Reeland. And then, of course, our bike shops, World of Bikes and Flat Tire Bike Co. Appreciate you guys helping us out, having fun. So, yeah, let's get into it. Aria, awesome. You look energized and alert and victorious, right?
I look none of those things. So let's rewind back. I have not done a century in over a year and a half.
For those of us that don't know what a century is, what's a century?
100-mile gravel race.
100-mile gravel race. Cool. And
right.
what was it that you set off to tackle?
The Mega MidSouth down in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
How many miles is that?
302 miles. And with 143 of our favorite friends out there riding, getting ready to tackle 300 miles. On paper, it looks pretty easy, actually.
It was 15,000 feet of climbing.
Yeah.
If you did the whole 300.
If you did the whole 300, yes.
So you did half of that.
Yeah. I ended up with about 9,000 of that. The second day, apparently, it gets a little bit easier. And the third day, 60 miles. You all can do 60 miles. But my problem was nutrition. I messed that up big time. I didn't have a good plan. I know I do. Huh?
What was your plan and how did it fail you?
Well, so I normally do maple syrup and salt, like element in my bottles. And then I'll supplement those with gummies. If I'm doing 85, 90 miles, I can survive on that. But obviously, if you're doing, you're riding through Oklahoma, you're not going to find maple syrup everywhere you go. There's just a few gas stations along the way. So I bonked big time because I switched. I didn't take maple syrup, so I switched to Morton, which I used to use a couple years ago. And it just, I don't think my stomach likes it. It just sat here and after...
What was it called? What was it again?
Martin. Yeah.
What is that?
It's let me see if I can pull it up here. But
it's like high-end nutrition. I mean, it's similar to like
powder stuff you used to drink. Is it that powder stuff?
No, I think what they made their like kind of claim to fame is that they figured out how to put like these bicarb pellets inside gels, and so you can take like a gel with bicarb in it, and it's easy on your stomach and digests a little bit better. But they also do just like endurance fuel.
Not to mine. It was not easy to my stomach, and that's why I stopped using it a few years back. I just couldn't, consume it for 4, 5, 6 hours.
Sure.
So I had a bunch of those pockets, and I couldn't after mile 60, I just couldn't eat anymore.
Oh,
So it was. I knew I was in trouble. So we stopped at a gas station. I got Hunt Brothers Pizza. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's all
Oh
over
yeah, that's like a staple in the South. That's gas
in the
station
South, right?
101.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, it was terrible. It was terrible. I got like a pizza pocket or whatever because they only had pepperoni left, and I didn't want to deal with heartburn while I was riding. So I got a pizza pocket that tasted like absolute garbage. So I was like, okay, forget about that. I got Coca-Cola and Sprite. Put that in the bottles and gels, and I just drunk and ate that. And around mile 80, I came back.
yeah.
But then it started getting like really cold. By
Yeah.
the time we stopped at mile 110, I think it was like late 30 degrees. It was pretty chilly.
Yeah.
But I think generally the bike did fantastic. I haven't ridden over 100 miles like regularly, so for a long time. So that really caused me to suffer, and I think just not being able to eat for 2 hours just put me in a hole that I just couldn't come out of. So the next day we stayed at a hotel. The plan was to do 2 hotel nights and then finish. Yesterday was Monday, and finish yesterday.
Oh, so you weren't doing the whole ride?
No,
in
we're
one
just gonna
go.
hotel it out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the reason we went that route is just how cold it was gonna get in the night.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't want to. It's self-supported, and you start hypothermic. In some places we didn't have cell phone signal. So we figured the safe thing was to get a hotel. And Bobby, they had people they could call, but it's self-supported. You don't want to be that guy, right? That
Yeah.
Sure.
does a self-supported ride, and then you expect people to come get you. So the hotel was the choice there. We went to bed and finished the next day. We did like 40 miles like 36 miles the next day back to Stillwater. And I just, without a proper nutritional plan, I felt good the next day.
Yeah.
I just knew I was going to be back in the same boat, finding food to eat. I think that's another thing that I wanted to ask you guys. Jason, actually, you've done the back-to-back. How do you do the eating? I think.
Oh, you got to
survive
eat like normal food. You got to eat like you got to eat real food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you can pound sugar the whole time.
No, you can't. Hey, I did my first century of the year this weekend as well.
Whoa.
Yeah. I did the higher ground hundo, and it was 100 miles. And I think my Garmin told me I did 9,600 feet of climbing. It was, it was a rough one.
Is this gravel bike or a mountain bike?
It was gravel. One of the guys I did it with a mountain bike. He was on a Rocky Mountain Element, and it worked out pretty well for him. He's a strong guy, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure on the descents and stuff, just
Yeah.
when you're on the
And it
bike
was-
for that long, like you got to relax.
You know what? One of my buddies, Will, that went with me to Italy, he commented about your bike, Aria.
Yes.
He just posted on Instagram your bike. And he's like, we could have used that this weekend.
Yeah.
And it would have been a good ride to have on that. It was rocky, the gravel was loose, and the descents, your bike would have really showed us the way, because with having a little bit of suspension and the wider tires, I was thinking the whole time I wanted wider tires. Yeah, because I'm on like 45s or 47s.
Oh,
so
Lord.
God, I got to go to 2.0s.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
45?
Well, I'm trying stuff out, man. I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
The guy just got a dropper post. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
He's slow to adopt.
But no, I ate those little honey stinger stroop waffles all day, and I had a can of Coke at one point. I was looking for salty stuff like chips and crackers and stuff, but I did the olive capsules
Yeah.
didn't cramp.
I'm telling you, dude. Those capsules have been a game changer for me. I honestly, and we took that for breakfast we just had 2 capsules. I know that you could do 1, but we're just doing 2 because of just the distance we're riding. And I honestly, I generally felt good in the morning.
Yeah.
I need to get better at eating on the bike.
How many people finished?
Oof. A lot of people scratched because of how cold it got.
How cold did it get?
It got like in the 30s at night.
Okay.
A few people wanted to ride. Actually, it might have even got cold in some parts. Some people rode through the night, but
what was the daytime temp?
Daytime was perfect, like 65.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was the best daytime riding weather I've had all year.
Yeah, we had pretty good weather here.
Yeah, but then we had the headwind on the first day, Saturday. There was a headwind there for the majority of the ride, so that sucked the legs. But yeah, the bike, this cost. So what you really don't understand when you look at the elevation profile on the first day, it looks, on the first 100 miles, let's say, doesn't look too bad. But my goodness, it is up and down. Like
you should have known that. How many times have you done MidSouth now? You should have known that.
Yeah.
No, but the 100-mile MidSouth course that we do for regular MidSouth, it is not 50% as hard at all.
Yeah.
As if they did that 100 and whatever change for the MidSouth, I would love to see what people would have to say about that. Because it is gnarly, like more wild roads, a lot more like B roads that are just savage. And the elevation, honestly, it was like crazy, 22%, back to back to back. Yeah, no, there was one hill that I don't even think anybody was able to ride. It was insane. Yeah, no, so it's the regular 100 MidSouth, a lot of flat sections. That's why in my mind I thought I was gonna be good to go. I was like,
was it really steep, that hill, or was it just technical climbing?
No, it was just crazy steep.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like this. It was insane.
So,
yeah.
Actually, we were going up one of the hills here, and the gravel was a little bit loose, and I tried to stand up to pedal, but it was just like spinning. So I sat back down, and I'm just grinding away, and I'm like, man, this is freaking steep. And Ashley's like, yeah, my Garmin says it's 28%. So
that's brutal.
It was
it was insane.
So does this get you entry into MidSouth, or what was the draw of doing this?
No, I just wanted a challenge. But so since we signed up for MidSouth this year and it didn't happen, the people that, if you signed up for MidSouth last year and you didn't race because of the cancellation, got fast dibs to register. So we already registered. So this.
Oh wait, did you have to pay again, or did it transfer over?
Yeah, you have to pay again.
I was gonna say, because I didn't show, and that was the craziest thing ever. Like I couldn't go because of like family things, and then
that's right. Yeah, you have.
Yeah. So I got to miss it all. But
no, I'm not too bummed about it because the money went to help with the wildfire relief for the community. So I'm like, we come and ride these roads and take up these people's town for almost a week. Early riders. So I'm like, it's a small price, to help out the other people.
Sure.
But on another note, one of the directors that ran Shawamagan for 36 years sent me a message the other day on one of my Shawamagan videos, and he appreciated how I portrayed the race, and that was such a huge, positive influx of energy for me, because it's why I make those videos, is just to inspire everybody to get out there and ride, no matter how fast or slow you are. But to get that nod from that guy that's directed Shawamagan for 36 years was really, really cool.
Yeah, super cool, man. That's
I think it's funny how whenever you said fast, you looked at me, and then you said slow,
You
and
guys,
you looked at
you
Grant.
guys.
So
Oh,
how do you know who he looked at? How do you know who's lined up on the screen?
I don't know if you can even tell what I'm looking at because I was so beat up, guys.
I know
keep
you were
going like
looking
this.
at me. I know you were looking at me. I could feel it. I just know it.
So it'll all come to a point in April. Don't worry, Jason.
So Graham, did you ride or run or do anything this weekend?
Did I run? I did run this weekend. It was raining here though. It was terrible weather. I think we were the only place in the country that was having like bad weather. But
how's the ankle? Is it the ankle?
Ankle's good.
Yeah.
It's
Glass
good.
ankle.
Glass ankle is good. You just can't move it the wrong way. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm tapering down. I got my half marathon on Saturday, so we'll do that.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
We'll see where we go from there.
Stoked for you.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. We'll see. I mean, it'll be fine. It's not going to be. The thing is, something like I was like working out today, and my friend was like, "So are you nervous about the race?" And I was like, "I'm not nervous because I'm not competitive. Like I'm not in anywhere near being competitive, so I don't care as long as I just complete the race. Like it's not my sport." So, which I think is so fun. Like you go into a cycling event and you have, no matter what, you have some sort of expectation for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can do it. But if you go to a different sport that you have no basis to benchmark yourself, you're like, all right, just go out there and have fun, which is very relieving. It's relieving.
And I feel like in a way you end up having more of a good time with that in mind because, it's like, you don't have really any specific goals. So it's just fun. We were thinking about this the other day. Just remember we did the spotted horse a couple times, right?
Yeah.
And then back in those days, I think it was 2018 when we first did that. And
yeah,
while I was out there suffering because of my nutrition, there's a sudden luxury of being ignorant about a certain topic, because now knowing how fast I can ride, let's say 100 miles, if I'm like trained for that distance. I know exactly, what I can do, what speed I can hold. And just when you're having a bad day, you look back at those, it just kind of makes it a little bit more stressful for me, knowing that I know all these things that could go sideways, but if you just jump in there with no benchmark, I feel like sometimes it's just, Wild West, you just have time. So.
Yeah. I liked the spotted horse. That was a good race. That was fun. I only finished it the one time though. I
know. That one's another one I never finished. They pulled me with like 10 miles to go.
Yeah, Graham, went up to, it was 2018. We went and did the spotted horse, and I bailed at like mile 60 something, maybe 70. Because I had to go pick Lindsay up at the airport.
Oh, yes, that's right.
So she was flying back from Africa and got detoured in Chicago, and she called me up and she goes, "You're in Des Moines, right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm on this bike race." She goes, "Well, you're picking me up in like 2 hours." She'd been like, hadn't slept for like 21 hours and stuff. And I was like, "All right, I'll meet you at the airport." So I bailed out. I totally missed the miles of mud that those guys all
really? You got to avoid it.
He used that excuse. Lindsay was his bailout. That's why we all thought, we're like, this motherfucker. He's like, screw it. I'm gonna pick my wife up. Nobody's gonna complain about that.
It's a veteran move, man. Veteran move. Like, now I got kids. I could bail at any point on anything. Right? I'm like, the kids aren't doing so well. I gotta go do that. Life is about having excuses tucked away in the right place. Cycling life, I guess. But,
yeah.
Oh man,
ridiculous. Jason, did you podium at your race?
It wasn't a race; it was a ride.
Oh, it was a ride.
Right. So I did. I think my moving time was 8.5 hours. So
like 16 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour.
No. Much slower than that. I don't know.
13 miles an hour.
12 maybe.
Oh, that sea otter's looking better and better.
maybe 12. Oh, ketones.
Yeah, Dean said he for his long rides he just slams ketones the whole time. Just
Don't listen
mainlines
to
them.
Dean. Don't listen to Dean. Okay, Dean's a buddy. Don't listen to him.
Honestly, I want to, Aria. I like after listening to you talk about how you messed up your nutrition plan, and after hearing your story, it sounds like you didn't mess it up. Like it sounds like you didn't even plan. Like you just went into this ride and were like, "Oh, cool, 300 miles. Like I'll be fine." And then you're telling like you talk about being an amateur and like not feeling like having the freedom of not knowing. How to eat, and you didn't.
Graham,
like
Graham,
what happened? I'm sorry.
He has the bike. He has the bike now. He just thought that bike was just gonna ride itself to the finish.
That's a fact. Jason, you guys are both right. I honestly thought it's like I've done 100 miles, 200, whatever, right? Yeah. So you have that in your head, and you think you could just get off the couch in a way.
And
I found out that was not the thing.
That was not the case.
Okay. Yeah. So, Aria, you were asking me about riding those multiple 100 days and stuff, 100-mile days. So in Canada, in Banff, there was a guy that was rooming with me, and his goal, his plan, his nutrition plan was Cliff Bars.
Yeah.
He had like 50 Cliff Bars in his bag. He's like, I'm eating Cliff Bars. These are great. I'm like, you got different. He's like, I got different kinds. I'm just gonna eat Cliff Bars. He's like, what are you eating? I said, well, I'm gonna go down into Banff here, and I'm gonna get 2 Subway subs and a pizza, and I'm gonna have both of the, and I'm gonna have other snacks on my. He's like, oh man, how can you eat? I'm like, dude, that's what you eat.
You're gonna find out.
At one point, I went into a grocery store in somewhere in Montana, and I bought like a dozen chicken tenders, like cooked chicken tenders.
Wrap them up.
Dude, that's my go-to. Gas station chicken tenders on a long ride. I will crush them.
Yeah.
So good.
Somebody's like, aren't you worried about it going bad? I'm like, no.
That's the other thing, Aria. That's the other thing, Aria. You walk into a gas station, and maybe it was just like a podunk gas station, but you told me you looked at, you saw Hunt Brothers Pizza and said, that pizza looks questionable, so let me get one of their Hot Pockets. Like, I think you were sick before this race even started.
Yeah,
you had no decision-making capabilities.
No, dude, I was not functioning at all, like at all. I knew I was in trouble when, like around mile 58, 60, we're going up this uphill, and she just made up this gap on me without even trying. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm done. I'm like, that's my barometer, because if I can just hold the same speed, doesn't matter, 100, 200, 300, that's just how she does. And I just knew right away I was in trouble. And then when I have that in my brain, I didn't plan. I should have, I definitely need to figure things out.
Well, this is relevant, though, because you've got some big races planned, like big long distance. It wasn't your whole spiel last week about like how you're going to turn into this ultra distance cyclist?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you better figure some stuff out quickly.
Dude, I have notes written what didn't work. We're gonna figure this out.
People in the chat, help us out. Help Aria out a little bit. Drop some recommendations.
Hey, at Gravel Worlds, that 1 year in Gravel Worlds, my handlebar bag, I had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 cut up sausages. They're just little sausage bites.
I remember that.
I just threw them right in my bag. I was like reaching into my bag, and the handlebars are pulling out sausages.
Mm.
And you know that the gas station that we read, so the problem is like there were only like maybe 4 gas stations, and in 2 of them you had to get like a mile off route.
Oh,
and one of them
was
so it's like, and the sun was starting to go down. I'm like, to go a mile that way, another mile back to get back on course. you tie. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So
It's
Definitely in a 300-mile race, an extra mile. That is a huge difference. 300 miles and 302 miles. I mean,
yeah.
huge difference there. I get it. I totally get it.
Well, no, when you're tired, dude, you gotta do an extra 4 miles when you're like 100 and some miles in. I'm like,
And only have like 200 something miles to go.
It's not so much the distance; it's the mental. Like, I'm going to go this far out of my way to come back here.
This is why I know I'm going to beat Aria at Sea Otter, though, is because he's soft. Like, he's just soft.
Have you seen my? You wait, man.
Oh,
here's the thing. So I honestly think physiologically, I am not like 100-mile rider. That's just not. My first twitch, I was a sprinter. I played rugby, like short bursts of speed. So even going from 50 to 100 has required a lot of training for me to be able to ride fast without like riding 170 beats per minute for like 5 hours. So it's a learning curve. I'm gonna keep going because I like it's not easy doing tough things, but it's so rewarding. So I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah. You've got two great teachers here as co-hosts.
Correct.
So
you know what? I know what his ace in the hole is going to be. He's probably got new shoes.
He's got those new Lore luxury slippers, glass slippers, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
Carbon.
Yeah. So pull these stupid things up so everyone
printed.
Can see.
What? Carbon printed?
Yeah.
3D carbon printed.
Pull them up so I can have my way with them.
I was like, I saw this Graham, and I was like, this is Graham all over the place.
This shoe looks like a CD shoe had sex with a triathlon shoe and then fell into a paint bucket with some duct tape. Like, this is the ugliest shoe I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, are there other views of it so people can see the worst parts of it?
Graham.
Oh, the watts. Oh, never mind. Hang on. The watts. Oh, beautiful high top.
Graham, it's an ugly shoe because it's 3D printed. If you've got a pretty foot, it's going to be a pretty shoe. If you got an ugly foot,
I've got beautiful feet. Shoe. That's how we got this podcast started. It was me selling feet.
That's right. We're selling Graham's feet on OnlyFans.
No, only Grams.
Only watts.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So what do they do? So explain it to me because I haven't looked this up. I saw the picture and I immediately closed the browser because I was afraid someone would see what I was looking at.
I don't blame you. But so basically, it's 3D printed. So it fits your foot like a glove. And there was something I tried to figure it out. Let's see here.
So when they 3D print it, they engineer it to be uber stiff.
Yes.
It's the way the straps, because I was like, why isn't there a boa?
That literally looks like a water shoe.
That whole top in front of your ankle is carbon fiber.
Oh, so it is.
It's stiff, like your foot is in there and it's like locked solid tight.
Okay. Sorry for coughing. So my question is, who's done? I guess you've done the research on this, or have you just?
Jason looks so. Jason's on it.
Okay. Well, so I'm curious, what is their claimed performance benefit?
30 watts.
30 watts.
That's a lot, guys.
At what wattage?
There were just some people have claimed that they've gotten 30 watts from these shoes.
But do I want to look that stupid?
Okay, there we go. Okay. Expect up to 12% increase in peak watts.
Yeah.
Well, 30 watts. I mean, that's for someone with let's talk. So Jason, for you, that's 30%. That's more like 9 watts. Like
Yeah, thanks, man.
No, I'm kidding.
I was thinking more like 6, but
Oh, come on, go back. Wait, no, go back up. It said
Right here?
no. The
I
decrease.
don't
It
know.
said decreased lactate levels. Are these like the iron?
What?
Are these like the copper? Remember those old copper sleeves that they sold on infomercials at like 2 a.m. in the morning, or the ionic bands? Yeah.
Where's the lactate? I didn't see the lactate.
Yeah, there was like, come on, it was like one of those slides. I don't know.
I
Go back
missed
down.
that
Go back
as
down
well.
to where you were. Click on some of those other things that you're clicking on.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Increased regional muscle
What-
oxygenation. Some
How-
chat
where is the
GPT
scientific-
bullshit.
You know who I saw was peddling this. Alex House was peddling this. He says he swears by him. I've never
That
seen him
sucks
wear
because
it.
that makes him a lot cooler because I like Alex House a lot.
Yeah.
They're the people that are like, what, supporting these guys there's some big names. That Neil Stanbury and I forget the other guy's name.
I just don't like. Look how it looks, man.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Hideous.
Well, okay, but here's the thing though. If this makes it into because it looks like it's just a road shoe for the most part. If it makes it into the world tour, all of these guys, and even in gravel racing now, all of these guys are wearing Aero shoe covers on top of their shoes anyways. So it's like you could hide a hideous pair of shoes that are going to gain you some performance and then put some Aero covers over them.
What's the price tag, Aria? Did you see the price tag, Graham?
$2,000.
Yeah, it's easy.
$2,000. Okay, they don't look too bad in white. Oh, okay. So they have two different ones. What's the difference?
So there's the Legend, and then there's the Watts. So the Watts has the little bit extra carbon that's going to give you more watts, and then and then there's a gravel and a road.
Yeah. The gravel
I don't
one
know.
doesn't look
Hey, what? How much do the shoes weigh? Did it say?
That doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Gravel's already ticked out on the shoes.
No, the science doesn't matter. Like
It's probably
the science shows that it doesn't matter. That centripetal force, the idea of heavy pedals and heavy shoes it's not. It really doesn't matter.
So
like seriously, I thought you were like.
I mean, okay, yeah. If you wear bricks on your feet, it does matter. But I'm not going to start linking studies to our podcast because we're the least scientific people in the world. But I will say that from what I've read, that it doesn't actually matter.
Well, it's overall weight.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I imagine it would be pretty. I mean, it's going to depend.
Let's do this, Aria. Let's do this. You buy those things, and you wear them at Sea Otter. And if you beat me, I will buy them back from you.
I sent these guys an email to see if they'll send me.
Now I shouldn't have bashed it so much. Now, Lore, listen, I'm all for these watt bomb 6,000.
The gravel ones don't look nearly as bad as the road ones.
No, dude, those look like 5 fingers that got melted over the campfire. You remember those Vibram 5 fingers? It looks like someone stuck their foot on the campfire and it melted them together.
It looks like those natural running shoes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, the barefoot.
And nobody likes anyone that wears those things. Nobody likes those people. Like,
dude, I was just getting ready to buy a pair of those Vivo barefoot, man.
I'm glad you live 13 hours away from me because I'd slap you silly if I saw you wearing those things out in public.
Not the ones with the toe fingers. None of that. Oh my goodness.
Next thing you know, Aria's going to be wearing those. What were the Ragbri special shoes? The Keens. The Keens.
Oh yes, the Keens with SPD.
Dude, those would look great with your new bike.
The shoes here?
No, the Keens. The Keens.
Dude, you know what though? That bike turned some heads over at me.
Oh, I bet I bet it did. It's grown on me. The quirkiness has grown on me. I won't lie.
That crowd, and I think, to me, honestly, that bike was in the right element. And district carries trick bikes too. But yeah, people loved it. But it really it made life easy with the suspension. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do with the weight, because you get the rebound and all that stuff to your body weight. And then I had all this camera gear and all this other crap on my bike.
Yeah, let's talk about gear. What all did you have on your bike?
That's another mistake I made there. I had to.
Why did you even do this?
Dude, I don't know. It was so last minute. We just like, you get that in a habit of like, let's just go do it, right? We're not getting any younger. Let's go do this hard thing. So I need to pare down my gear. I just had like a lot of batteries for my camera setups and drones and stuff. I need to kind of reassess.
Wait, drones plural?
No, just one drone.
Okay, I was gonna
drone
say
batteries, controllers.
Did you weigh any of your stuff? Like, did you weigh?
I did not. No, I just.
That was a smart move.
Yeah.
I
bet you were riding with like a 50-pound bike.
Yeah, I think pretty close.
I would say more than that. I would say 70.
No, not even that close.
No?
I could still pick it up pretty easily.
You had food on your bike, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
How much
No,
water?
the answer to that is no.
How much?
I had like 16 packets of that molten gel stuff.
How much water did you carry?
I had, I think, about 3.5 liters, maybe 3 liters around there. Yeah,
It's like three.
about 3.5 liters, I think.
Dude, that's like
2
10
kilos
pounds right there.
Yeah, it's like 2 kilos per liter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I need to figure that stuff out.
That's wrong. I'll look this up for you, so that way you can measure your water.
Yeah.
How much?
See how I can. Yeah, so that was the problem, Jason.
It was like 7 pounds, 7 or 8 pounds.
I did.
Like a gallon.
I took 2 pairs of bibs, and the reason I took 2 just in case, if you're eating crap and then you have an accident.
You poop your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hot pocket came out.
Yeah, one of the hot pocket comes out, and then you're like, okay, you need some clean bibs. So I took.
You got that hot pocket in your like back bib, and you don't know if it's like melted and gone down your bibs, or if it's actually the other one that you already ate.
So I need to reevaluate this.
Well, you didn't take a tent.
No tent.
Or a sleeping bag or anything.
No, I took a credit card. Was it a metal credit card or was it a plastic credit card?
Oh, that's big.
Is metal? No, plastic credit card.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a good. That's
all right. So yeah, you're probably around a 50-pound bike then.
Yeah,
the plastic credit card.
I had my lightweight shoes on there for off the bike and one shirt to wear off the bike.
What's the bike start out at? The bike's probably 28 pounds.
No, it's heavy. It's super heavy. It's like 35, 36, I think.
Really?
No, it's not. It's not.
It's pretty big. It's pretty chunky.
Not even close.
She's got big hips, but it's okay.
Yeah.
No, not. Hey, we love big hips, right?
So you guys commented before about the 2-inch tires and stuff, and I was thinking I should put 2-inch tires on my bike, but I'm thinking next year I want to get a
24 pounds.
Is what your bike starts out at. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
but I was thinking, so that's what my ECR is. It's like 23, 24, depending on tires and stuff. But I was looking at what gravel. There aren't very many gravel race bikes out there that will do 2-inch tires.
Yeah,
there are. Or are there?
There are. Yeah, there are good ones for sure. Because you also got to consider for any bike, there's the claimed tire clearance, and then there's the actual tire clearance. Because the the deep state requires that they list it with 5 millimeters or 4 millimeters of clearance on either side, so you can chunk some things in there. But I would say like felt breed, Lauf Segla. What are some other good ones? Sorry, I choked. The Checkpoint, actually, you can throw some pretty big tires up in there.
Yes.
But what
I think
I heard that the new Warbird is going to be.
Oh no! Did you guys see my story? Salsa has that new flyway.
Yeah.
And that.
What is it? Pull it up.
I don't think it's unreleased. It's unreleased.
Yeah.
But that does, I think, 2.3 on it.
Yeah.
So some massive. Let me see if it's up there, but it was unreleased when we looked at it. Nobody was supposed to have. Obviously they let people take videos, which I did. But that has some serious clearance.
Yeah, so that might be my bike of choice next year.
It's a machine. I don't know if.
So
what's a machine?
That Flyway, the new Salsa.
You know what I really want? An Envy Mog.
Yeah, those are pretty nice.
Because those do 2.2. No, they do 2.2s.
Do they improve it?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
They're expensive, and are they carbon? Is that a heavy frame?
No, they're lightweight, super light. Yeah,
it's that thing is a rocket ship, man. That's a good bike.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get the Lauf Segla because really mainly it's not so much because I don't need a super fast race bike. All I got to do is beat you chumps, so that's not hard. So, but I do want a bike that can just eat up some of the chunk because like the gravel around here when you ride it is brutal and you need some extra suspension, and I think I would really like that. Plus, if we go to the Rift next year,
we
gotta start working some angles.
I know.
I don't want to do suspension. I'm looking for gearing, and that's why I threw out. I've been looking at this TRP
classified
Vista.
TRP.
I don't think it's classified.
Is it not?
Yeah. What's the new? Yeah. What's that? I saw it. What was it?
It's the Vista drop bar, electronic, wireless shifters. They're calling it a 1x16 or a 1x15.
Ooh.
This is really cool.
Microsoft Windows Vista shows up.
Yeah. So it's a 1x12 drivetrain, right? Electronic shifting. It's sort of like Shimano. It's got that sender that's in the handlebar bar end, and it's a 12-speed in the back. But the hub, it's a prioritized. So everything's prioritized, but so the hub has a gear in it that you can shift the gear, and it will change from a 1-to-1 to a 1-to-0.68 something or other.
Yeah, that's the classified.
Give you a whole other gear range.
Yeah, that's that classified.
Okay, yeah. I thought you meant classified. We're not allowed to see it, but yeah, that's the classified hub. Sorry.
Jason's like,
Jason don't want to mess with the deep state. Like, look, if we're not supposed to talk about it, we ain't gonna talk about it.
I did that twice too. Somebody said, it's
Club.
Classified. I was like, no, it's not classified. I read it.
Oh my god! Stop it!
But yeah.
So this thing got. I know it's been field tested. I don't know the results, but like I know a couple people rode it at Unbound, and it's really made a big splash. At least that classified drivetrain in the World Tour around time trialing, because it allows those guys to run super huge chain rings, and then be able to also spin. Yeah, they can spin if they need to.
So
but anyways, talk about it, Jason.
I feel like it has an intuitive thing where it'll shift, like when you shift up.
Yep.
It will shift to the next gear, whether it's a hub shift or if it's a chain shift.
But you don't feel the difference at all. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
think
could use that trick.
the other thing too, like I think the drivetrain is really cool. I like the idea of the TRP brakes. I like TRP brakes.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, I feel like they're really well modulated. Like they, and they're not super grabby. I would be interested in that for sure.
Yeah. Weight wise, it's about the same weight as the other ones.
What's the cost?
Cost wise, it's there. I mean, I think it's a little bit more. But I mean, if you're comparing it to SRAM Red or Shimano Dura-Ace, I think it's about the same.
Oh, well, I mean, the SRAM Red, the cassette is $600. So
I don't know. I just kind of remember.
Yeah, how much is the Vistar cassette?
The gravel cassette. Let's look at that. 1140. Okay, so this could be like a really good
1140. That's big.
Yeah.
What's the Explorer group set?
1046.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it's 1046.
So the idea is that there's
pretty cheap, 209.
It's a tighter cassette, so you're not getting as many as big a jump between gears.
Yeah,
which that is fantastic.
So here's my question though, and I always struggle with these new technologies because there's like an adoption curve to it. Like, say someone buys this group set, Jason, like, are you guys able to work on that at Flat Tire? Like, if something goes wrong with this, internal hub mechanism?
Well, I would imagine that right now we're not, no, but I would imagine that the internal hub stuff, from what I've looked at, it looks like you're just going to replace a hub or a wheel, or I feel like the insert might be something that just easily in and out, everything else, I mean, it's same as any other group set, really.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just I like even simple things like, one thing that's so great about SRAM mountain bike or gravel or even road is that the app, you can tune your bike with the shifters, you can index your bike while you're riding, or you can do it in the app really easily. I just worry about if I take this to my mechanic and I'm like, hey, build this bike up for me, like, are they going to be able to set it up appropriately and from the get-go? It's the same thing with campy, the new campy stuff. It's super finicky.
I would hope the mechanic you take it to is reputable and knows what the hell they're doing.
Like Flat Tire.
Don't take the Graham's garage.
Don't take it here. I'll break it, I promise.
Then your pedals will come back with those freaking shoes attached to them, like Iron Man style.
Sometimes it's all about knowing who to call when you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, I think it could be pretty cool, and I like the idea of big range. I find myself needing big, heavy gears that I need to sprint with, and I find myself wanting more climbing gears these days. So it could be nice to have an option.
Speaking of big gears, did you guys see Peacock on that stage 5 when he showed them on Nedbank Gravel Burn how well a World Tour guy can go uphill?
Yeah,
that annoyed me. I won't lie.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you'd be excited, man.
No, I was excited. So I was excited when they announced the start list and having Pidcock on the start list and some of these other big hitters. But then Pidcock didn't do anything. I mean, he was last in GC basically. And so then he picks a day and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to go win this." It felt staged to me.
Yeah.
It felt like there was somewhere in his contract that was written all you have to do is just be there, and then on this stage, you just go win it, and then that'll be great because it'll show that we have a world tour rider that thinks this is serious. But for me, it felt like a gimmick. Even though I know he beat all those guys, but like if Tom Pidcock goes to a startup race with not World Tour riders and then picks one day to win a stage and then doesn't do anything in the GC, it's a bit of a farce.
Yeah, he did say it was a holiday.
I do feel like that whole series, there were a lot of people there that were there for not a serious competition,
which sucks because this could be a amazing. I mean, it would be the first gravel stage race in the world that has the ability to be well publicized, well produced, well covered. And they made it into almost like, so at the end of the World Tour season, road cycling season, like there are these criteriums that come up and they're all staged, but they bring in like the Tour de France winner, or they bring in the Vuelta winner. They bring in, these rich dudes or like the winning dudes, and those guys battle it out. And who wins? No one cares. It's all about just seeing them, which is cool, because those guys have already gone and competed in the best races in the world. But where gravel is still trying to make its,
be seen as legitimate.
It's still trying to make itself legitimate. And here you have this race, which, I mean, you're right. A lot of those guys were there on vacation, but at the pointy end, those guys were racing hard. Like Matt Beers, Simon Pelot, like they were racing hard.
Really, there was only 20 people that were really out there getting after it, I think, 20 guys, 20 ladies.
So also racing, and they just,
Yeah, it needs to be a bigger field, and it needs to be taken seriously. Like, I don't know how they do that, and I know there were actually I know how they do that. The first year I'm sure they paid, like I know they paid Pidcock, they paid a bunch of these guys just to come, right? Just to show up. Now that they've done it, they need to take that money that they paid superstars to come to and put it into the prize purse. Make it a $150,000 prize purse.
I thought it was funny. They were all standing there at the end. They're like, "Oh yeah, we stopped. We saw some zebras and saw some giraffes today."
Wildebeest running through the savannah.
Yeah, that was neat too. They actually had stuff running across the road.
I listened to Payson's podcast where he recapped with like Braden Lang and one of the other directors, or he was the lead moto of the race. But the thing that he talked about most, which goes to my point exactly, is that they were complaining so much about how rough the gravel was and how bad the gravel was and how it was like too technical and too bumpy. And that's because like all these guys were like on holiday and they really didn't want to be racing hard, but it is what it is, I guess.
They should have came out to Johnstown and did that Honda with me. They'd have seen some rough gravel.
They could have just ridden the track checkout, and it would have been fine.
Well, there were a couple guys that were on like hardtail drop bar mountain bikes. They didn't do that.
Yeah, there was on the flatboard too. That is, accomplished XCO, racer.
Yeah.
So there were some heaters, but no, I honestly think just the production value and how many people are tuning to watch this new gravel race. I think next year we're going to see a bigger turnout. I see more money on the table. These guys, Vernon, when it comes to gravel and making it interesting to watch, I think they have a pretty good formula for sure.
They need teams. That's the thing, is they need teams. Especially for a GC race. You got to have teams. Because, if people are going as hard as they can, they're going to crack. I mean, that's what happened, right? Like the Matt Beers, broke. He cracked Simon Pelot on the second to last day. And, if he say he had two teammates and it was strong headwind that day, they may have been able to pull him back and salvage some time. He recovers, and for us viewers, we get an amazing fight on the last day for the GC. Like that, I don't care about like the history of cycling, and that this is like the status quo of what it should be. The simple fact of the matter is that teams make the racing more interesting, always.
No, I agree. I think it's going to be. We'll see. It's going to be good, though. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it'll be good.
If I was creating a gravel race, that's how I'd want it to look right there. Also, the massage, the food, the catering. All you got to do is ride your bike.
Yeah,
you don't.
We need to figure out a way to get to that race, Aria.
Yeah,
with some strings.
Yeah,
we do.
Hell, I would ride a checkout over there for that.
Dude, that would be the only bike for that race. The only bike for that. You know, the only
I'd
bike
paint
for that.
one though.
Yeah, I'd paint a different color.
I'd ride Rapid.
Dude, yeah, that paint job, I bet like you would get attacked by the wildlife. The lions would see it as like a
zebra.
Yeah, they think you're a zebra and just come after you.
Or a peacock, you know, with your tail feather out. No, it was good. It was good though. Yeah, I'm super stoked to see Nedbank Burn get even bigger. I think it's gonna be a good series. To be honest, that team of Cape Epic and stuff, those guys are world class, and I'm pretty sure they'll take the feedback and make it better for sure.
For sure. What else we got? Did we get any rider footage sent in to us that we could analyze?
No, nobody's. Actually, I should add. Yeah, no, we didn't get any rider footage sent in, so we don't have that.
Y'all send us your crashes, your styles, your good rides.
Yeah, Dean should send us.
Did you guys see that YT is done?
Yeah, what's the YT? What was that? I saw that on the notes. What's that, Jason?
It's a mountain bike company. They're done. They've been around a little while, I guess.
Yeah, which is said they make awesome bikes.
Yeah,
like, they make such cool bikes.
Never heard of it.
Never doesn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, like they make really good downhill bikes, like the YT like Capra.
Oh yes, I've seen this bike.
Like,
I just didn't know what it was called.
The Capra was like a sick bike that they're really, really cool bikes, easy to convert on things, super pretty. I was surprised to see it go under.
There are so many mountain bike enduro companies out there now. They're popping up left and right.
Yeah, but YT, YT is, they're not just a boutique little brand. Like
they're pretty big. Yeah,
they're a big brand. And for them to go under is crazy. No, did they go completely out of business, or is it just the U.S. market that they've shut down?
Oh, the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah, because they said that they had a big investor pull out, and they said that it wasn't going to affect it was only going to affect European stuff. It wasn't going to affect U.S. And then they just released the other day that it's going to affect the whole thing.
Yeah.
So,
man, their cross country bike looks pretty legit. No, that's a trail bike.
Yeah, I'm seeing some more like steel cross country mountain bike company, versions. I think Y Cycles is coming out with a titanium frame, cross country mountain bike frame, full suspension.
Hardtail, full. All right,
full
so
suspension. Yeah.
Well, for at least my personal opinion, titanium does not do well with full suspension. Like,
I think they're doing. I think it's actually a tie front triangle and a carbon fiber rear.
Okay, all right. So that could potentially work then. But like Lightspeed and Linsky and a bunch of brands have tried to make full suspension bikes. And
well, I do know Black Sheep Cycles makes one, and it's a custom order type thing. And I don't know what they're like. And then I know 44 Bikes makes one.
Yeah, those.
He's trying to make it's called the Snake Driver. It's not more of a cross country bike. It's more of a, not quite enduro, like backcountry, 150, 140 travel or 140, 130 travel type thing.
I
was really wanting one of those. I still do, but
I've got a YT Capra CF with i9 wheels and an upgraded coil shock for sale. If anybody's interested, size large, you can DM me. Yeah,
DM me. Freaking Graham's busy selling his stuff on the podcast.
I'll give you a friends and family deal that will be hard to beat.
Aria,
this podcast discount.
Aria, pull up the snake driver.
Snake driver.
Snake driver, yeah.
Let me switch screens here just in case something else comes up.
Well, that's the 44 bikes. It's called yeah.
Jeez. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can find it.
He's been testing out linkages and stuff. But they're doing 3D printed titanium linkages now.
I don't see that back on here, Jason.
What? You might have to look not in his
Like, what the hell is this? Like, look at this thing. What is this? What is it supposed to be?
What's that?
This bike.
That's the Marauder. It's his single speed rigid mountain bike.
I'm good on that. My top fuel will blow that off any day.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
You know. All right. You guys have anything else, or should we close out?
I'm good to close it up. This time change is killing me, man. I'm tired these days.
Dude, you telling me?
Yeah.
And it's
so against the time. Like, what would you say? What's the best time change? Put it in the middle. Go half hour and leave it.
Nah. Give me dark mornings and bright evenings.
Me too. Okay. Me too.
Because I like the idea. I don't mind waking up in the dark and like doing a workout in the dark, or even like doing a ride in the morning when it's dark and you see the sunrise.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah,
that is
it's awesome.
Thing.
But coming like finishing work and it being dark, that's not fun.
Yeah. So you want to leave it off daylight saving.
Yeah, leave it off. Leave it off. Screw the farmers.
I said the other day, like give it half, go meet in the middle, half hour here, half hour there, or do 2 hours of time change.
Yeah.
Now people suffer.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Yeah, no, it's just, I agree. I agree with Graham there. It's just too depressing. Though I didn't realize this whole year I did not do a single morning ride out on the open roads. Not one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, you were all about that there for a while.
I was. Remember we used to go.
I would see you down in like near Hills or something in the morning.
I know. I would knock out 40, 50 miles every morning. And I think that's why I've gotten slower. Just my mileage has dropped from not doing those early morning rides. Because, you get out there, you shake out 40, 50 miles, 4 times a week. Not bad. And then you get slower. Then you go to MidSouth and get your head smacked into the gravel.
What's his name? The guy that used to come into the WAB all the time. Is it Dave? Real tall, rode the fat bike everywhere.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Dave Farber.
Yeah.
Dave Farber, yes.
Dude, he was on his fat bike at 3 or 4 in the morning every day.
Yeah, he loved it.
I haven't seen that guy in a long time, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, all right, we better shut this off before we get into a wild time.
Cut her down.
Thank you guys for watching and listening. We are out. Until next time.
Hey, good luck on your race, buddy.
Thanks. Yeah. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Make sure you win, Graham. You got to win, okay? Make one of us. Well, Jason's been on the podium. Graham's your turn.
All right.
And obviously for me, I tried this past weekend, so I'm out. So at least 2 out of 3 would be good.
Yeah, Maria's going to figure out how to eat this week.
Yeah,
you figure out how to
eat.
Eat and sleep. All right. See you guys.
All right, guys.
Peace out.